People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News. Now, people, there's a song that goes something like this. If you diss the Dan, you are go D-E-A-D. However, people, it seems as if the tables has turned, or the table has turned. And it seems as if all of these so-called gangsters, these so-called dons, they are dropping like flies. And in the latest incidents of Portmore Villa Boulevard off of Dykes Road, Portmore, St. Catherine, to be specific, people were passing, they saw a Toyota Probox motor vehicle. Them called the Popo reach. When them reached on the scene, two men were in that vehicle. Two men, D-E-A-D, like dog. Their aliases, Jah-Jah and Blacks, pictures on the screen as I speak. It is said that both men were from HOMESTEAD. HOMESTEAD in a St. Catherine, adjoining nearby place. However, here's the story based on word on the street. It is said that Jah-Jah, he is the Don, so-called Don of HOMESTEAD. His name was being called up in a lady losing her life. Them kick off her door, run her down, G-U-N her down. The rest is history. So therefore, this might be coming from some sort of reprisal. Now, when the Popo checked the information on the vehicle, based on what the owner had to say, he rented somebody the vehicle. He was trying to get in contact with the person that he rented the vehicle. No such luck, so therefore, him traced down the vehicle. Found it at that location. Two people gone. Now, people, that person, the owner of the vehicle and the renter of the vehicle, will have to answer to the Popo. However, as it pertains to Jah-Jah and Blacks, they will either have to answer to the devil or the man up above. Because pretty much too late was the call. Now, people, the next thing that is popping in the news. The war that is going on in a Spanish town, St. Catherine, HOMESTEAD, Old Harbour. It seems to be spreading like wildfire. We know that the other day, the biggest thing in the news was that Pi on Market Street in a Spanish town in which a man named Mackerel lost his life. There was an infamous video that was circulating when a white motor vehicle pulled up. People them run out, run them down, take them out, jump back in the car. After the smoke clear, couple of incidents that same day, at least 6 people. 3 people lose them life, one at the hand of the Popo, one at the hand of the gangsters, 2 at the hand of the gangsters, and other people pretty much taken to the place of recovery. Now, people, it seems as if before them could bring Mackerel body down a Madden, toe tag it and freeze it up, the people them hit Old Harbour, Market Street, to be specific, once again. Now, when I heard this story on the news, it kind of sounded kind of shaky. Based on the information of the news, it said that, listen, some people got up on the apps, try to rob somebody. The man run, them run him down, blaze up some can. The man that they were running down, him escape. However, 2 other persons got hit. One was pronounced, and then the next one taken to the place of recovery. However, people, based on what I am hearing, it is said that one of the persons that got hit, that was just coincidental, casualty of war, it seems as if this man was actually a target. Now what made me very suspicious about this incident is that when I saw the videos, which I am going to put in my WhatsApp group, when you look on the man, pretty much it is not the worst video that we've seen on social media, where people get licking at the crown and then everything spill out. However, people, it was pretty bad. So I said to myself, then hold on a minute now. I know that these gangsters, they are coward, and usually when them go up on any sort of movement, it is usually innocent people losing their life. But me just say, you run off a one man, it was said to be a robbery. You never catch the man there, but you catch two other people. And one of the next person in the upper body, in the head, he was gone. Now people, I am not saying that it couldn't happen like that. But me just say, it is hardly unlikely. Now people, here is where the thing gets more trickier. Couple of hours later, the Popo, they went on an operation. When them go on the operation, them find one of the suspect. So people in a two-toes, people lose them life, people injured, people arrested. However, people, it is very simple. When it comes to these gangsters, they are friends turn frenemy, friends turn enemy. Most of these gangsters know each other. So therefore, when the people them run out per Mackerel, per Market Street, them see who it was. They knew where it was coming from. So therefore, them just do likewise and do the same thing back to the opposition. So therefore, if people start talk, them know who, they know why, they know the motive, they know everybody that is behind everything. However, it seems as if they want to solve it in the streets. Now people, we talk about the Homestead done and we talk about Old Harbour. Fast forward back, well this morning, last night, early in the morning, a lady again get caught up in a Homestead. Man kick off the door, the typical script, blaze her up, take with himself. Based on the information, it is said that, listen, this lady is either family member, kin, quaker, shot of an incident that took place. So therefore, the Popo warn her, listen, take with yourself because these people, they are not joking. However, people, like a lot of elderly people, them feel like say, them not have nothing to do with nothing. They don't have anything to do with anything. So therefore, why me have to leave the comfort of my home? I mean, I have nothing to do with anything. Yes, I'm a son. Yes, I'm a cousin. Yes, I'm a brother. Whatever the case is. But it's not me. People, understand. Read the notice board. Read the manual. Things change for the worse. So therefore, if you are quaker, shot, him shoes, him lace, or even the shoes polish, once them people can't catch them, and you're the furthest from them, them not really care. Them just want to know, say, you have some sort of link. I couldn't be 100 cousin. Them not really care. So therefore, take heed. Unless, of course, you want to join your place or your people in other place, the everlasting life. People, me just say. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called Every Dog Has Its Day. And even worse when it's Judgment Day. Now I am speaking about an incident that goes a couple of years back, 27th of March 2018. A man, his name is Demar Scott. Demar Scott worked at a popular hotel, Rhea Hotel. He was working as an entertainment coordinator. He had just gotten that job 2 days prior to the incident. So therefore, fresh on the job, brand new employee. However, on that day, Mr. Scott went into a man's room, found a tool, stole the tool from one room, took said tool, forced his way into a room of 2 American women, held them up gunpoint, commenced to jumping over their fence. While he was jumping over their fence, he was disarmed and pipe up in the chest. Him take away himself, ran to the place of recovery. Popo went there, found him, lock him up. The women turned over the toll to the Popo. That is March 2018. A couple of days ago, he was sentenced. He was sentenced to 20 years for the firepiece, 6 years for the ammo, 20 years each for jumping over each women's fence, 20 years for grievous SCXUAL ASSAULT. However, the sentence was run concurrent, so therefore he will have to do a 20 years, remember him lock up for 4 years or so. He is eligible for parole after 15 years. Not saying that it is guaranteed that he is going to get this 15 years and then them let him go. Hopefully they don't. Now people, I understand with this new plea bargaining deal, you're qualify for 50% off. However, that should be up to the discretion of the judge and the severity, how serious the accusations are. So people, when we look at this, we see say him get 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 6. That is 66 plus 20 again, 86. However, him have to do 20. 15 he is eligible. Now people, thankfully, these ladies, the Americans, were gangster. Be it that one of them say the man a jump over the fence of them family or friend and had the sense of mind or guts to grab the tool and turn the tables upon him, because certainly these women more than likely would have gone back to America with their wounds, go to the Popo station, get no sorts of justice. This man definitely would come back to his job the next day or probably a week later and do the same thing until, of course, karma caught up to him. So people, my point is this. Just imagine how those tourists feel. Them come to Jamaica to have a good time, a grand time. However, somebody violated them in the worstest way a woman can get violated in, other than him take her away. Or probably both of them are just as demeaning. However, what we see is again this man eligible for parole after 15 years, him at 20 something. That means that by the time he is 40 something, he is out. No sort of skill, hornier than when he went in. What do you think that this man is going to do? Do you think that he is going to be rehabilitated with no sorts of program in the prison? Or do you think that they have made a worse monster? People, let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.